Hi, my name is Gavin. I'm here with Zach. Today we are with Andrew Luebke, one of the regional
Good.
fight winners of the YCS this weekend, December 10th and 11th. All right, Andrew, what'd you play today and how'd you win?
So I played Tri-Brigade Lyrilusc-Spright. The deck's kind of nutty. Just it do what it be, man. Birds, they're good. Um, can I do a few shout outs though, right off the rip?
Absolutely, go for it.
Cool. Shout out to All Access, best card shop in the entire United States. Great employees, amazing customer service. Based out of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Check them out. Fantastic. Shout out to my boy Mar for convincing me to actually play in this event because I wasn't going to. And then, of course, shout out to my boys Gavin, Zach, Manuel, Blake, Michael, Daniel, John. Of course, fuck Brady. And then everybody else in the Juck Fawn Lee chat. You boys, the real ones. But yeah, that's really all I got. Just ever since the Recital Starling came to two, this deck is like really good in my opinion. But
Yeah.
yeah, we'll just jump right into it. Um, Yes, we played starting with the Tri Brigades. We played triple Tinky, triple Fractal, just two Nerval, and two Kit, along with the one Kuros. Tri Brigades are good, but you mainly just want to use the Fractal to dump a Lyrilusc. Going into the Lyrilusc then, um, played the three Bird Call. Cards are really good, actually insane. uh, three Warbler, and then we played one Cobalt Sparrow, one Wagtail, one Sapphire Swallow, one Barrel Canary. You just need one of everything else. You don't want to see it, rather dump it off of Fractal. Um, and then we played a really, really small Sprite board. We played one Sprite Starter, one Sprite Blue, one Sprite Jet, and one Sprite Carrot. Played the carrot because I didn't have any spell and trap negates. And this is kind of the last thing that you do is go into the sprites. So you kind of end with that sprite carrot as your spell and trap negate. Helps play around tactics. And then we just played a lot of hand traps. I can't play Bystials because the Leerless, you need a special summon with nothing on field. So that was kind of a problem
Mhm.
during testing. But you can search DD Crows in this deck. So if you already have combo pieces, just like searching a DD Crow is really good against tier.
Broken.
Um, and it's not
Bird's
once per turn
broken.
either. Like it's so good. And I wanted to keep it the not once per turn, so I went with three Skullmeister as well. That was really good. And then three Ash and three Imperm. And then the last like kind of utility card I played was three Tactics. I'll be honest, I never resolved it. But hey, it's good, I think. So yeah, that's the main deck. 40 on the nuts.
How'd you feel about Ash today?
I actually really like Ash, especially. I actually think in like almost all regionals, you got to play Ash, just because there's so many times like you're gonna be playing against Rogue, and like those Bestial cards just sometimes suck, and like especially against like Flow, you really don't want those like Grave Interruption cards.
Hmm.
So I actually really liked Ash, but that's just me personally.
Yeah, I could see
Um,
it. Yeah.
but yeah, we'll just keep going into the extra deck then. Um, I guess we'll start with the links. Played one Almirage. Again, if you like open up all Tri Brigades, this is like kind of your way to get going. Played one Omen. You don't want to combo with the Omen because it's a dark, so it opens up the Bystials. That's like the nice thing about the deck is it's all wind, fire, or earth, so they can't Bystial you ever unless you like DD Crow or Skullmeister, and at that point you should be decently ahead if they're just doing it to a hand trap. Um,
Hmm.
then we played two Fairjeet. This is really important to play it too. You go through the first one all the time in your combo, and the second one just helps with follow up.
Nice.
Um, then you play one double Dragon Lords. This card's really good. Just another bounce. I want to bounce as much as possible. So between this and that Leerless card, really good. And then kind of going into the Sprite cards, or Sprite package. We played the Sprite Elf, the Gigantic Sprite, and then the Djinn Buster. So really, at the end of the combo, I mean, this just helps with those weird hands where you need a special level two. The Gigantic's really nice because you want to just do the blue for Jet, search the starter, overlay for the Djinn Buster, and then starter for the carrot. So it just gives you an extra monster and spell the trap negate for pretty much free. Of course, with Zeus, and then the Nightingale. I never made this today, but it's just there if you need that Zeus package. And then that Ensemble. Again, I was bouncing cards like crazy today. It's so good. Um, and then the last package, which is just absolutely the nuts, is the 2 Recital Starlane, and then the Draco Future package as well, which is really, really, really
Nice.
good.
Um,
Um, but yeah, that's just the extra
question,
deck.
question about the extra real quick.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
how do you feel about? I know you said you didn't use it at all today, but going into Downerd and then Zeus.
Yeah, I mean, I did miss the downer a little bit,
Mhm.
but again, just with the Leerless, you can always overlay with more. So if you play it right, you can use 3 Leerless to make this. But
Yep,
again, I was focusing just if I were Zeusing, I just wanted the one-time Zeus and then proceed to combo. So,
gotcha.
uh, but yeah, but again, I didn't really make the Zeus just in testing. It kind of came up every once in a while.
Hmm.
But yeah, uh, side deck super fast. This is kind of brain dead easy. Triple twin, 1 feather duster, 3 trap trick for the best trap card in the game, which was the Harpy's Feather Storm. This is awesome. I mean, I don't understand how I didn't get hit, but hey, really good trap. Then we play the Gamma package because
Hmm.
that's really good. Um, and then shout out to the man himself, Mr. Red Resonator. Never used the effect to gain life, but won me game 3. So shout out to Red Resonator.
Quick question about your side. How do you feel about Twin as the back row hate for the deck?
I liked it because there's a few Tri-Brigade cards where I can get advantage off of, and I don't mind discarding the Leerless, especially because Warbler, when it specials, it can specials from hand or grave. So that was the only reason why I did that. I could also see you going for like Lightning Storm because you only play like I think it's like 7 or 10 spells in the deck, so they shouldn't be playing anti-spell against you. But I just wanted a quick play spell, and I wanted to interrupt as many cards as possible. So kind of went with these 3 for the twin. You could go Cosmic, but again, I don't mind discarding this deck, so that's why I like the twin.
So like in regards to that, like you don't feel. Did you play tier at all
I
today?
did. I did play 1 tier.
Okay.
The
Did
DD
you ever bring
Crows.
Pusher in at all? Just because I know when their spells go to grave by a card effect that does something. So like I think that's why you asked Zach. Just because
Right, right, right,
it's
right, right.
Foliac or something, they're gonna get a search. So
No, no, no. I totally understand.
mhm.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to remember what I said in for that tier matchup. I know for sure I put in a Featherstorm, and ironically enough, I remember opening up that Featherstorm, and it actually ended up being really impactful because I was able to take away an Imperm as well as his. I think he set up Crime. He didn't go for the Soliac play. He went for the
Okay,
Crime. So just kind of put him in a weird spot where he had to negate it, and then just kind of go from there.
nice.
Um, but yeah, this red resonator. Funny enough, game 3, time was running down. I was in the main phase. It was like 30 seconds left, and I normal red resonator, and I went effective special summon. My hand was absolutely bootios. I mean, I could have played a little bit. I had a Karas and whatnot. Um, but red resonator effective special. My opponent changed Spooky Dogwood, and I was sweating real hard. The judge came in and called time. But then I looked at my hand. I'm like, oh, sick! I got Nerval, and I special summoned Nerval, and then I passed, and opponent took half his life points because Nerval's 0 to attack. So not the way you want to win, but hey, we take those. Uh, so yeah, that's the deck. I don't know if you have any other questions.
Yeah. What were the 4 decks you played today in that regional flight?
Let's see. We played Despia. We played Tyr. We played Flow, and I'm trying to remember what my round 1 matchup was. I apologize. Oh yeah, we played Pure Sprite, but they just opened up hand traps. Like I did the full combo game 1, they scooped, and so I didn't know what I was playing against. And then game 2, they just passed. So I still had no idea what they were playing. And I just did OTK, and then at the end he showed me like my hand was terrible. He had 4 hand traps and Angler, and I was like, oh, that's unfortunate. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, playing around Bystials this format I think is really, really good. So I think a deck
Mhm.
like this really throws a wrench into plans. And then 2 floor unders is really popular as well. So like just being able to like special summon and not necessarily have to commit to your normal summon. Use the Lyrilusc to kind of help break boards, and then that matchup is good to do the Zeus as well, just because you can kind of clear things, clear the map, and then main phase 2, if you need to normal summon, you can still normal or just special Kuros and keep comboing from there. But yeah, like I said, the normal end board with doing Warbler with the Cobalt Sparrow, you would end on the Utopic Future Draco. Utopic Draco Future. You would end then on the Gigantic Sprite, the Ensemble Blue for 3, and then you would end on Sprite Carrot as well as the Djinn Buster. And then like follow up as well, because you'd keep Tri-Brigade Kit under the Gigantic Sprite, and then if you ever needed a Carrot, you would tribute the Gigantic Sprite, and then Kit would dump Nerval, and Nerval would search your follow up for the following turn. So it's just really good to have like a 2-card combo, and then just hide behind hand traps the whole time.
Yep.
And then you can detach the Fairjeet off of the Gigantic, so you get another draw to like dig for cards, chain block your blue, so you can do like chain like 1 blue, chain like 2 Fairjeet. But yeah, no, it was really good. I definitely got to play with it more. But definitely a fun deck.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for showing us the list, man, and giving us a little insight. We'll see you at Nats, baby.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. You guys have a good one. Appreciate the time.